Is it sun bright or out on my core? This is the moment you're meant to know.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? How are you? And how are you? Well, I hope everything is going swell for you today. Nevertheless, one of my faves keeps me up. Put his name, her name, his, their name, whatever. They are a mystery to me. They have been with us for so long.
Yes,
We've been down here for 3.5 years,
Yes.
and they have been there keeping us up with the news. Reach over and give them some sugar.
Yes.
Thank you so much. You don't know how much of a blessing you are to us. I mean, because you take us and place. Sometimes we don't even be thinking about stuff. And I remember at the beginning, he would send us stuff, but I didn't, because we was all new. Now it's like just getting news and getting pointed in a direction that you're not looking.
Yes.
Like I wasn't even looking about Ramir and Jay-Z. But look, I got good scores because of you, because I wasn't looking in that direction. That's why when you said Jay-Z and Ramir, I was like, I don't know them. That's how far I was. So, because I'm so busy things. And now I see why all these big time bloggers that's doing this appreciate their people that have followed them and keep them up, because it's impossible to follow everything.
Yes.
And what rock my boat may not rock your boat. And so you're giving me when the boat rocks. And I thank you. And everyone out there, he's not the only one, but he's the one that has been there from the beginning. And maybe some of you are, but I don't know. But his presence is felt, or her presence is felt. And I just want to take a time out to thank you so much. And for all of you out there that don't forget us, that just pops up and just let us know we're still rooting for you. We thank you and we appreciate each and every last one of you. And our goal is to get to that 100,000. Frankly, 1.5. I want to go because I want that. What is it? That certificate.
Yes, that YouTube.
And it just, that YouTube plaque. And it just seems so far away from where we are. And it's because of people like you who support us and help us know who to read on. And we appreciate it so much. And you understand when you come to me what I want to read on, and you go to baby Crone to what she wants to read on. So you're not coming to us with a whole lot of jibbity gobbity goop, but you're coming with us with some real talk. That's what's going on in the world, and that's what's going on now, and that's what's going on around us. And with that, we thank you so much. You are our chit chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, baby. One more thank you.
Yes, thank you.
One more. You are our true sunflowers. And this station is because it's working because of you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Now let's get started. Now, who asked me to read on? See, I be forgetting. So who wanted me to read on? So I did that because we were saying about that person's name, and I didn't want to say their name without permission. So that's why he or she has been incognito, and I don't know who I'm dealing with. That's kind of wonderful. You have a pen pal that's got your back. You don't know who it is. It's kind of it's wonderful in a way, This person know you, they know, us. It's like, us from being, you could tell a story, just like I was able to tell a story about Tisha Tales. That's because I follow her. This is one of our Patreons. Well, is Patreon the right word? One of our sunflowers, one of our seeds that could tell you about us from the beginning, because they've seen us grow. Even though it just seemed like an inchworm, and getting them likes. Oh, but we just hang in there
Yes.
because we really do enjoy what we do.
Yes, we do.
Enjoy it. And you love what you enjoy, right?
Yes.
Okay. You can't enjoy something and then don't like it. You have to like it and love it. I love to, this is a lot of work for people who read cards on an everyday basis.
Mhm.
This and keeping up with me, this is not easy.
No.
At all. Believe me. It look easy. It's not. And as we struggle with the back and forward with the 1 minute read, that's hard to do. You have to really be in some kind of deep spiritual way to do this like this, because it's no way you burn out.
Mm-hmm.
Am I making it up, baby Crones?
No, you are not making it up.
And to be accurate, this is but we had people who have been there from the beginning and seen us go through. Like when I was sick, I was going in and out of spirit, Gavin. Oh my God. And I understand I was dying, not knowing that I had an autoimmune disease. I couldn't control what was entering me. It all makes sense to me, but I'm glad to be getting well every day. So anyway, get back to it. I just wanted to put that in there. So here it is again. Thank you. This is on Janet Jackson and Maxwell. Now, let me get into it. I don't know Maxwell. I didn't go. I was in the church back in those days, like I told you with Tyler Perry. My story will be the same. You asked me 50 years from now, I would tell you the same if my memory is working the way I want it to. So I was in the church, but I knew Maxwell, and I knew of him. I was into Janet Jackson. Oh my God. Janet, I grew up with Janet. Janet and I, we grew up together. I knew Janet. As a matter of fact, I was living in Las Vegas when Janice came out. Janet Jackson. But what I can say about Janet Jackson is this. My memory is long because I was one of her biggest fans, along with Sade, of course. So I'm clocking out ages. I mean, my age. Okay, let me leave it alone. But anyway, what it was about Janet that I liked, she was always into like foreign men, light-skinned men.
Yes.
She threw me a curve when she went with the dark-skinned brother.
Lenny.
Yeah, she wasn't with Lenny Kravitz, was she? Who we talking about?
Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson. You made me think of Lisa Bonet.
Oh, okay, that's who we was talking about.
Lenny Kravitz remind me of what's this guy? Maxwell. They remind me.
Got you.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
They remind me of the same persona. The only difference is Lenny dressed more bohemian and Maxwell dressed more GQ.
Oh, okay.
Catching me?
Mm-hmm.
I know this is before your time, but we did look at their videos.
I have heard of GQ.
Right. GQ magazine,
Yeah.
So that's what it is. And I like both styles actually, but I'm more with the GQ side, but I would like to date a man that's bohemian.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I like Lenny. I like it. And I tell you, this is popping in my head. And this person is saying, you better put me in there. So I'm going to put them in there before I get into our reading. And this person won't let me he just won't. Shaggy.
Okay.
You know who Shaggy is? The one that says, it wasn't me.
Oh, yes.
Mr. Bombastic.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that it changes, right?
Yeah.
That's what y'all can remember. So it's like all three of those guys kind of fit because he's more like he dressed this urban style. You got one GQ, you got one bohemian, and Shaggy is just like, I dress like the regular smuggler dude on the street. What's hip, what's fly. You know what I mean?
Yes.
What do you agree?
Yeah,
all
definitely.
3 different kinds, and all of them were very, very handsome in their day. And to maintain their good looks, they must really be taking care of themselves and living a clean life, not living a life of drugs and alcohol, because I find that that's what saves them. It's like you look at some of these kids that's up in that age, like Snoop Dogg and it was, I'm not, no judgment. I'm just saying you could tell by the way they live, by their face. It's so many of them out there that look.
Yes, he was just looking at the barge.
we're not even going to mention the barge. That's just that. Oh my God, no. Mm-mm. So anyway, there are other people that look really, really unhealthy, white and black, for their age. Even Hispanic.
Yes.
Because I've seen that guy that did the late show. I can't think of his name, and he looks so old because of alcohol. So it's you could tell. So I haven't seen Shaggy in a long time, but I could always pull up his picture. I haven't seen I seen Maxwell looking fabulous as ever.
Indeed.
And Janet, you know, she flawless to me. She's 59 years old. She is a earth sign. So her birthday is she's in those summer months, right?
Yes, towards the summer.
She's towards the summer. What name the months that she holds?
May.
Okay, it's more than May. It's 3 months for an earth sign. 3, 6, 9.
It's a month. It's about like half a month for each sign.
Right. Yeah, it's one each month. Each zodiac sign is in the wheel for
yes, Taurus covers the month of April and May.
Okay. Yeah. So here we go. This is Miss Jackson. Right now, I see a 7. Now, I'm going to tell you what I see. Not that it is, but this is what Miss Barney is showing me. It's showing me a fiery 7, and it's showing me that one of them, and since fire is energy, I don't know, they got this person because they was relentless. They wouldn't leave them alone. They kept trying, calling, sending flowers, whatever. That's what I get. I don't know if it was her or him, but I'm going to believe, because this is more of a masculine, and Janet don't fight physically. She don't fight. You know, but a male would. So I'm saying this man came after her relentlessly. He must have sent the flowers. They must have met up somewhere or saw somebody. I don't know what connected them, because they were from the 90s, the early 90s, all the way down here to a quarter of a century. So they've been with us. So these are a mature couple. You know, so when we talk about them, we're going to talk about them like they are a mature couple, not like they anywhere in their 30s. Okay. Because both of them are in their 50s. As a matter of fact, he is 52 and he's a Gemini, and she is 59. She is don't tell me, earth sign, and she is Taurus. Whew. So I don't know, because from my vantage point and where it's coming to me, this is a man that know women, that has dated a lot of women. Like I said, I wasn't in this, so I can't tell you, because I was in spiritualdom. I was in the world. I wasn't in the world at that time. But what I'm picking up, I don't know. We had to look up his music. So Baby Crone and I know what he liked, what his music was. When I heard his music, I was like, oh yeah, I remember him. I remember Maxwell, but I didn't follow him. So yet we have Maxwell, who is a Gemini, who Geminis are known to be flighty. They are known to be, not all, I'm talking about Gemini men, not all. Repeat, because I don't know what sign he is, what is his sun sign, what is his settings. I don't know that. If I could, then I could narrow it down. But for now, I'm just saying Geminis, and just take a quarter out of 100. Just take a 1/4% and say that fit me or it don't fit me. How is that? Did I do that good?
Yes,
I like that. So with this 1/4%, he reminds me of a 1/4% out of a whole. He reminds me of a man that has a lot of women, or knew a lot of women, or slept with a lot of women, or dated a lot of women. I don't know. That's why I'm breaking it down to let you know the quarter, not the full, because that's not true, because my mom is a Gemini and she only known 2 men. So I can't say that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So back to this. So I'm really cleaning it up, because I don't want people to say, oh, Gemini. No, of course not. I'm talking about him and whatever he's mixed with, because he has other, what is his moon sign? I don't know. But this particular guy knew a lot of women. And therefore, he let me tell you what I see. Therefore, he's a good lover. Therefore, he's a good listener. But it interrupt me again. He also is a man, I don't think ever been married. I don't know. He hasn't been married. I just got this message.
Yes.
You can see the date. I don't look up people that I'm going to be. I just want to know about them. Like, what is their name? Were they an actor? Just simple things. So I won't be talking about them married and they not married. I just need to know that. However, I didn't have time to do all that because I already know Janet Jackson got a divorce and got a son. So I just knowing her, I don't have to look him up, if that makes sense. And even though Janet Jackson was a Jehovah's Witness, I still think that plays a lot in her life. I do believe that she's a godly person. And you don't see Janet in a lot of stuff. She sticks with her own. She's very modest in the way that she dresses. She always been modest. So that time when Justin Timberlake released her breast, that was a very humiliating fact for her, and that tarnished her career. But that's only the elite trying to take the Jacksons down. That's all that is. That's all that is when we look at it. But we're not here for that. We're here for good news. And Janet Jackson also, she will date anybody. I don't think she got a color thing. She has shown me I'll date light, I'll date white, I'll date fawn, I'll date mixed, I'll date vanilla, I'll date whatever. What we call those I'll take, what do we call them? They're not odd. I'm even one. What do they call odd? They don't call us odd. Exotic. She'll date an exotic. She'll date anybody, a black man or white. That's what I love about her. You can accuse her of some things, but you can never, ever accuse her about, oh, she only like light-skinned men. Oh, she only like this kind of men. What was that word that I asked? Exotic. You can't accuse her. And that's what I love about Janet, because I see myself in her. She doesn't limit herself. She loves who she loves and she date who she date. And if she brings you out in the public, what? That means she digging on you. And not only, put your hand out there, baby. Put your hand. Yeah, she even was holding it. So she reached for his hand. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And you say, why? Because I watched the small details. And she was smiling and her hair was up. And as a matter of fact, she didn't even look like mommy. She just looked like a young girl, didn't she?
Yeah,
or is it in my mind?
No, she definitely looked good.
You could put a picture of her. She just looked happy. Definitely put a picture of them together. But they said that he is 6 feet tall. I don't think so. I don't. I think he's about maybe 5'7", 5'7.5". I'll give him 5'8". How? Because how can him and Janet be almost the same height?
Yeah, you're right. It says right here, according to Google, Janet's 5'4".
Yeah, she's about my height. Yeah, she's a little taller than me, just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
So if she 5'4" and he's 6, so that would be 6. That would be 5.
Half a foot taller, just about.
A half a foot tall. That's all it would be.
Yes.
Oh, he could be 6 feet tall. If she 5'4", right?
Oh no. So
then help me. You're getting this in the reel. Go ahead.
Yes. Hold up. I stopped at 5'10". I meant to go up to
12. Right.
Okay, he's a little less than a half a foot taller.
Just a little less. He's about 8 inches smaller, 8 inches taller. That's a lot. Considering an inch is about like that.
Yeah, but a foot's 12.
Yeah, but an inch is that. We're talking inches. That's about an inch. Because you got to take a half an inch is like that. So that's about an inch. I know that because I used to do hair and I had to know what an inch is on a dot. What is an inch? What is a half inch? So when people used to come, they just say, just take a half an inch. And I had to know what a half an inch looked like. So I know that's about an inch and that's about a half an inch. So you put them on top of each other. That's a lot. That man don't look 6 feet. I'm still in my opinion. He could be. He could be. But you're going to have a picture of, even if you have to switch him out. Could you do that for me? Thank you. So anyway, I see he really fought for her or made his presence known above the rest. It is not easy from where I'm sitting to see Janet just given to somebody. And we don't know how it's going on. And Also, here, I just think that whatever, I'm just thinking this is Janet, but this is her pursuer. So I think that Janet was just in a quiet place, contemplating in her place, just organizing her life, getting her mental together, dealing with her son and her surroundings, dealing just in a place. You understand what I mean? This is the hangman. And the hangman is when you just taking time out for you. You're thinking, you're getting your head together. And this must have been about her love life. So she must have been on Zen for a while, just like, I ain't trying to deal with nobody. I'm just trying to get myself together. I'm upside down and I'm just purging right now. I ain't feeling nobody. This is how, in this case, this is how this hangman, I'm just chilling. And what will be, will be. It come. I ain't looking for nobody. I'm done. Ain't nothing out there. I'm done. Janet, want to hook you up? No. That's what state I think that she was in. When this person, they must have met at a show. He's into fashion. It could have been at a fashion show. She could have went to a show. I don't know. But somehow they had a happy incident and they bumped up against each other. And he saw what he saw, and he saw in his whole soul, because this man is a player. Not a negative. I don't mean a negative. He just had so many women that, just like if you're a woman and you date a lot of men, you know how to play them, like Portia. Mm-hmm. Portia Williams, she's a player. God, that's skill. Shoot, that's her life. That's your life. You can't to be a player. You got to know the streets. And Janet ain't that. Janet seemed more of a spiritual nature. I want peace, love, and happiness. Let us all just get along. I'm not about all of that. I have my own troubles. I have to worry about my weight because I'm a foodie. So, I have things that's how Janet, she seemed like she's more zen. Like, I don't want to be in all the drama. So in order for this man to get her attention, is this a water sign?
Yes, it's ruled by the planet Neptune.
Oh, tell me. See, Neptune sleep in Zen mode. She ain't about it. But here, this fire come and say, wake your tail up. Mm-hmm. Wake your tail up. Not in a negative, but that's how I'm seeing it. Let me calm down. So, am I doing okay? Mm-hmm, yeah. Okay. So, in a negative, he comes in and he bum rush her while she's all zenned out in Neptune. Neptune, that is the one with the ether that you just sleep. They say sometimes people that's in Neptune, they can become they are drug addicts, alcoholics, things like that, because they just into places to escape the high because they don't want to deal with what's around them. But that's not Janet. Her life is so busy. She's still she's still out there acting, mm-hmm. and she's still out there performing. Yep. So she doesn't have time to do that, but she does take time out for her mental. And just when she probably thinking maybe I could date, he comes, and I believe he bum rushed her. This is the way the story is coming to me. But as I said, this is if they're dating. Everything I say is allegedly, but I'm supposed to read on it, and I don't know what. So I'm telling you what I see. Mm-hmm. Don't mean it happened. This is what the cards are showing to me. And because I feel like I wish I knew the phase of the moon.
A full moon.
It's not a full moon. Mm-hmm. No wonder I've been on fire for the last couple of days. I knew it was something. The moon stirs me up. So this is the story. But we will never know, because unless they tell us, how will we know? Mm-hmm. So this is something to feast on. Now, this is in her future. I see a queen sitting. I think Janet comes off as very sexual, but she's very protective of the kitty. Oh, you thought I made it up?
No, no, I knew there was a kitty there, but it was just so fun. We was just talking about that before coming on camera.
What were we talking about? A little bit. If it's insulting, don't say it.
No, you was talking about how you have been misquoting one of her lyrics for the last couple of years.
What was it? It's nasty,
if you ask.
Yeah, I thought for years when I was coming up, they said something. It says Miss Nasty, if you ask me. But it isn't Miss Nasty. It is Miss Jackson, if you ask me. But I thought it's nasty. Oh, nasty Janet. Baby Crone did that. No, I don't think she's nasty. I just think that she's highly sexual. She likes a good romp, and know that just like you got all these powerful men like to go into the S&M, you got powerful women that like to be, they need a beat down sometimes. They need their back blown out, and ain't nothing wrong with that. I put some stink on that, but leave me out of it. I act like I'm thirsty. I am. When I act like I'm thirsty, girl.
I get it. I get all tied up in people's relationship, my own
self. Sometimes. But anyway, that's what I get. So let's go above her. So she's a worker. She's working. She's about her coins, though. She's about her money. Even though she's wealthy, she still is about her coins. She's about perfecting. It's about wherever she is. She's earth. She's about producing and working and perfecting. Even though she's been around as long as she is, she still works at her craft. That's what the cards say. Underneath of her, I think that Janet goes through bouts of depression because I see here a war. I see a 5, and I think that her past hold her back. I think sometimes she look at her past and she has a long past, and she has a lot of devastation in her past. And I think that she looks at her past. Let me put this card out there so you can see it.
Hopefully you can see it.
Huh?
I said hopefully they can see
Hopefully you can see it. I don't know. If you hold it, you think they could see it. That's why baby Crone hold the cone. So yeah, you could see that there is a lot of devastation because she keeps looking back. But nobody's fighting. She done seen a lot of wins and a lot of lose. She done seen death. She done experienced so much in life. And so therefore, that makes her the person she is, And so when I see this queen, you see the legs are open. You see the little kitty cat is right there as a protection. So she's very protective of herself. So for her, and I'm going to go back to what I said, for her to take a man in her arms or bed, she has had to have vet them.
That's true.
She's not taken because you see that thing is protected.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't gonna give it up to anybody. That's just what the cards are saying. And she works at her life. She's a private person and she works alone. Do you see that? Mm-hmm. She does her work alone. She shares it with the world, but nobody knows when she's practicing. Nobody knows when she's going. She's a very private person. Now, we done got enough about that. I got 4 corners now. So what about the first corner? Let's see how this Maxwell enters in. He comes in going after her. He comes in like, I'm using all my creative juices to get her because I want to date her. This is what I'm getting. So let's see Maxwell. Maxwell coming as a giver. Like, I ain't stingy. I got money. I ain't here for your money. I ain't here for a come up. I'm not here for you to make me famous. I'm here, girl, because I want you. Let's see over here on the end. I'm just curious. I got to just put this in. I don't know what it's going to be. Whoo, girl, I done set up the nights about you. I done thought about you. You have been somebody I always wanted. Unattainable. Let me give you the man's rap. Unattainable. Somebody I thought I'd never be able to go with. I can't even believe the great Janet Jackson is going out with me. Michael Jackson, baby sister. I can't believe it. I can only express like this how it's coming to me. Allegedly, okay?
Yes.
I have nothing to read on, so Miss Barney is giving us the story. They can only tell what parts of it is true and what parts are not. I have no answer from now on. When people say read for me, I'm just going to give you what I see.
Yeah, that's the best way to do
Because
it.
I'm not going to say what you want to know. If you don't know, I don't know. So, and once I read on them, unless something big come up, I will not be reading on them again until 30 days.
All right, fair enough.
If I have to read on them, because I got to give the cards. Remember, I can't play with them. They'll say, you just read on her. Unless their circumstances change where they got married or she got pregnant or something. They doing a show together. It has to be something. But because they both are quiet, if you want to know anything about them, you have to pull them up. They're not just going to show up on your radar. Why they showed up, they were somewhere and someone saw them and caught a picture of them, and that's why we're talking about them. So here in the bottom of her reading, where Maxwell come in and jolt her out of her sleep, he come bearing gifts. He must have sent her some flowers or something.
That's what you said at the beginning.
I did. A big old bouquet of flowers, something that make you go, Maybe he even went out. Yeah, maybe he even went out his way and found out what the flowers she loved. Remember, because he's coming off like saying, "I ain't no scrub." Right. You know, a scrub is the kind of guy don't get no love from me, hanging in the passenger side in his best friend ride, trying to holler at me. No, he said, I'm not that. I am not that. So he's coming grand. He's like, he's coming and he's barging in. Come wake up out that sleep, girl. Come on and let's go on out and go get something to eat. I'm going to a show. Whatever he is, he's really made a grand entrance. As I said, it could have been her, but I don't think so. So remember that I said that. I'm telling a story because this is what Miss Barney want to tell us. Also, at the bottom here, what we have is he's not moved easily. Okay. He's not a person. He's a king. It's like he's like, I am the sugar honey iced tea. I am it. I got women coming out the wazoo. Go ahead, baby. Call.
Also, because it's the swords card, and the swords has to deal with the air sign.
Oh, go ahead. Yes,
he's a Gemini.
He's a Gemini. Stern, can't break me. And not only did he come up as a king, he come up as when it come down to women, I'm a man. Yes,
the man's man.
I'm a man's man. I don't waver. And because he come off as metal, that means he's got sharpness. That means he gets into your mind. I don't think he's focusing on getting in below the belt. Right. Below the belly button. He ain't trying to deal with the lower regions. He's trying to get you because he seems like he looked for relationships. That's what I get. He's not a fool around man. If he's going to be with you, going to be with you for a while. Okay. Unless they just dating. Go ahead, baby. Come.
I'm just thinking along the lines, it sounds like you're describing, I'm not exactly sure what you call somebody that, but somebody who loves somebody that can mentally stir them up is a sapiosexual. So maybe.
Oh, go ahead. Break it down, baby. Come, go ahead.
Yes, the intellect is what gets into your.
Dad, that's what he is. Go ahead. Yes, she did it. You did it. You ate that. You ate it. Go ahead. Yes. Go ahead. Well, just so you know, this is late at night. We're doing this.
This is true.
It's as a matter of fact, it's Friday morning. It's Friday morning. It's about 1:30.
Yep.
Go ahead. So I just want to share that. That's why we're up right now. Go ahead.
Yes. Just
and it's a full moon. So if I seem a little wackadoodles, do you understand? Okay, go ahead.
Not the bar. Forget it out of my head. Maxwell.
Yeah.
Maxwell's able to mentally stir up Janet Jackson's mind, and that's the way he gets to your heart and eventually to your below regions. But he's got to enter that mind.
And Janet is a female that want to be mentally stimulated.
Yeah.
She comes off like, I need somebody that's about business, that's not going to waste my time. I'm not here to get you up on game. Your game got to be done. I don't expect you to be rich like me, but I expect you to date me and give me the things that I'm used to. If you can't afford to take me out to Nobles, Nobles, then you can't date me. That's not, if you can't afford my lavish life that I can give myself and not go broke, then you're not the one for me. That's how I see it. Because she's very selective. Remember where that card where it says she protects them? Here, the pussy. The pussy cat.
Yes.
Right there. Right between them legs, which are open.
Yep.
She said, I'll claw the hell out you. Damn, you don't want to mess with her. She said, so she liked who she liked. And because she reached out to him, she let me know this is somebody who she's really like. Yes. And she don't mind sharing with the world. And even at the time we saw that picture, they may have not even been intimate.
That's true.
They could just be dating. We don't even know. But because you asked the reading, and I'm hoping that it is.
Yes.
I want her to have love. I want love. You want love?
Yes.
I don't want anything. I don't had anything. I want the real deal. I want somebody that can give me the life that I'm accustomed to.
That's right.
So here I am. Here I am picking her not her last card, but her last card to say what we see. And that is the old man.
Well, the hermit fit very perfectly earlier with the hangman energy of a sense of isolation. maybe because this is in her future, actually it's kind of like coming full circle.
And you know what, this could be her, right? Because I am reading on him now. She is the cross. She is the Celtic cross. And all of the cards have to deal with her and him. But here, him, maybe he was searching. Maybe he was ready to settle down. Maybe he wants something real. Maybe they met or re-met. I think they known each other from the past, I think, because he was pretty big. So
Yes.
I'm thinking that maybe some way she went to a show, I don't know, saw him at a festival. I don't know. However, their paths have to have crossed. And so when their paths, a happy accident. So when their path crossed, it must have was a spark. It was something in this older man. He's 52 years old. And now we know when you're 50-year-old, you're not ancient. No, but you're right there in the middle of 100. You know, all your good years are behind you. Right? Which is agree?
Yeah.
Now all your other years are before you. And you're not getting any younger, you're getting older. So once you hit the 50 mark, I don't want to call people old. What's the best? But you look at that would be old to you.
Yes.
Because they're 25 years older than you. That would be old for you. So when you're 50, you're just old.
Yeah.
Not decrepit.
No, not decrepit.
Not a senior citizen.
No. Especially when they start talking about...
Say very mature.
Yes, very mature.
Okay.
Because usually in the 50s, they start talking about that midlife crisis where you start going a little cocoa puff.
And also, in your 50s, many women go through menopause. So you are... that is the beginning of your body declining, going back to the earth. I don't know how to say it to make it feel good, but it's for all of us. I'm in it. It's hard, and it's hard. It's hard. All I can do, just when you turn 50, you better do it while you're young. Take care of yourself. Eat healthy. Take care of yourself. So when you do go through the change at 50, the change, that's called 50 the change. So when you turn 50, you're going through the change of life. I don't care, male, woman, who you're going through. And brace yourself. And the only thing I could suggest, you got to take care of yourself. Make sure you get your blood work. Make sure you see the doctor. Get your teeth fixed. Just take care of yourself. Take care of your hair. Take care. Get away from those things, those toxics that are not good for you. Try to eat more healthy. It's never too late to turn it around. And what you can't do, surgery can. And once you do it, make sure you get the right doctor and make sure that when you do it, you're ready for the big change. Right? Yeah. So you can enter into your senior years with grace and elegance and dignity. Yes. What do you think? So I think that was good. But anyway, that's what I see. I see that he was searching. He was looking. He has been alone for a while. Everything, again, I say is allegedly, but I think this is a good story because we don't know if they're together or not. However, I'm going to answer that in 1 second. But right now, as far as this reading, I'm reading this with a story of how it came to me. The only person who can tell me whether I'm right or wrong is either Janet or Maxwell. However, I believe the truth lie in the middle. They had to meet up. Something brought them together. They were all ghosts. All of a sudden we see them. She has on a white suit. He has on black and white, I believe. Hair, he had a hat on. So I think his hair was braided black back. He had on some sunglasses and she was beaming she looked like a fresh 22-year-old. And he looked like a mature man to me. Yeah. Like somebody that she's 22, I'll make him 32.
Okay, yeah, they was fly.
They were fly, and he looked like an OG, like a Mac, dressed like a Mac to me. Okay, I'm gonna take the Mac out. That's too old. He was dressed GQ to me. I would have loved to seen his shoes close up, but nevertheless, and I would have loved to seen his eyeglasses.
Yes, those are true telling accessories that determine status.
So my point is this the beginning of a budding relationship? Should I shuffle the cards or leave them as they are?
Shuffle the cards.
Baby, let's see what the first card is.
The Tower.
Wow. So you said shuffle. That wasn't mad. It don't matter. You see, my spirit.
I mean, we could always try to mix it.
No, hold on. You got to know there is no coincidence. I'm teaching you this. Now listen. I said, something said, don't take that card.
Mhm.
So I asked you, because we share reading,
Yes.
should I shuffle?
Mhm.
You said yes.
Yes.
I said, let's see what that first card would have been. So this is all not true.
Mhm.
Spirit said that ain't true. That ain't true. I can't make it fit because we agreed before we saw it
Yeah, that's true.
to change it. Isn't that amazing, people? Did you see that?
Yes, they sure did.
Did you see that? That's intuition.
Uh-huh.
How would I know to do that?
Right, and you just saw Baby Crow try to fight. Be like, oh, well, we could try to make it fit.
No, it don't fit. It don't fit. And as you all see, I'm shuffling, but the card you see, I'm shuffling to the best of my ability. One more to see that they are, I have no idea. And I'm keeping them away from you so you don't see. Now that's the shuffle. I be talking to Baby Crones sometime and I be just shuffling them even like this. So do you know what card it is? So if that card shows up again, I have no control over. So the question is, you see it, but I always shuffle my cards even when I'm done. I'm ready to pick. Okay. So the question is this the budding of a relationship? That's the first card. Okay. Yes.
Much better.
Yes. Yes. It's the budding but they're moving. For us, it seems like they're moving fast. But looking at the deck, these are very slow cards. You know, not all these cards are busy. You got the Hangman mental. You got the King though. Doesn't appear to be busy inwardly, but not outwardly. The King of Swords appear to be busy, but not busy outwardly. The Hermit appear to be busy, but not busy. The Queen, I'm just showing you all these cards, even this.
Yeah, true.
Even this. They're all isolated. The only card that has somebody in it, this here is giving. And here, this is looking back and forgiving. Giving and forgiving.
I like that.
And moving on. And so here we see this horse, this red horse filled with passion, filled with fun and energy, somebody to wake her up out her slumber. And he looking for someone, but he got Miss Janet Jackson. I don't know. To date Janet Jackson, that would be an honor to me. You know, one day, you know, Beyonce will be like a Janet Jackson for another generation. Yes. You understand what I'm saying? Even though she's married to Jay-Z, you know, I want her marriage to work. I don't wish them. I don't do that. But nevertheless, but we can see that this is he got our attention. And Steve, you see the cards, see fire and fire. Sure, and even here, she's even on fire because you can see the tree. So she's on a tree and you see that he's going after her. So he's going after her with zeal. This is somebody he wants. This is somebody who he thinks is a privilege, is an honor. Remember, they come up in the same generation, even though she's a tad older than him. The next card, I want to know, you want to know?
Yes.
So the first card was,
is this the budding of a new relationship?
Yes. The next card is, are they going to make it? I can go here or you can go since you like this kind of stuff. You don't have a problem with giving bad news. I just think this is a number 5. Yes. So I can tell you what I see. You tell me this is Baby Clone, but I'm going to tell you what I see. And then we got one more card and then we're going to wrap it up. Go ahead.
Well, it looks as though this
is the 5 of Pentacles.
Yes, which looks like all is lost or troublesome even. However, there is some hope if they're willing to look out for it.
I love that. I love that. You said it right. I said it right. And what I see in this 5 of Pentacles is a person, like, remember, she's on a hangman. She's not trying to date anybody right now. She ain't trying to deal with all this negativity, dealing with men. She really want a good man in her life, somebody that she can stay with and grow old with. This is what she wants, and she's settling and holding out for the right one, just like I am and Baby Crone is. And he, on the other hand, I just want the right woman for me. I just want somebody that's already there, that gets it, that's mature. So they met in a period of time where she's ready. They've been here. They've been here. They ain't trying to be in nothing that makes them unhappy.
Right.
They old enough to know we know what we want. I ain't trying to deal. I ain't trying to build a bear. And he like, I ain't trying to build a bear either. I want mine's already done, seasoned the way I like it, look the way I like it. That's where they are. So they meet in the middle. And you know, you can get bored dating when you're dating and it ain't fruitful. One relationship out another. And a lot of people say, well, how do you sleep with so many men? You could sleep with 12 men in 1 year or more if you're dating. A man a month, a woman a month. It's easy.
Yeah.
And you got to be careful because before you know it, you done slept with 10 men and the year ain't over. And you're like, how I get here? It's easy. And this is what I see that she doesn't want. And this is what I see him saying, this is not what I'm about. You know, they both are into relationships. Like, I want to be locked down. I don't like the single life. I don't either. I'd rather just be by myself than to date a lot of foolishness. I don't need anybody to buy me breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I certainly don't need nobody to take me to movies. Although taking me out or taking me to those things are wonderful. But I can do those by myself. But what I can't do, I can't make love to myself. Like I want to make love, like I want to be made love to. I want to feel a man. I want to touch a man. He's like, I want to feel a woman. I want to touch a woman. She's like, I want to feel. I want to touch. I want something real, something authentic. Right? And this is what it is. This is what, so they both know what it's like to win and lose in love. And they want real. So their outcome for this is, I see a very, very successful, very right now, an emotional. But I'm getting out of this relationship already. Whether they make it or not, time will prevail. But what I get out of it, they're very emotional. If anything that stopped them, they would have their past and they are too attached to their past. They're not ready. If they don't make it, that would be the reason. Did I make that clear? What do you say? Because I can't make, even though this is a queen and this is a queen of cups, no matter what, I cannot make the queen of cups not a water card.
Right.
I can't do it. And in the back of it, you see it's so much stuff. It's crowded on the earth, and the waters are troubled. They wavy, like it's not calm. It's not calm. I'm looking to see. I don't have no card here. Yeah, like here. You see the water in the back of this card. It's prickly, right?
Yeah.
So you can see that it was like trying to brew into something. Here, you see all this wriggly, straggly. That just seemed like it just make you seasick. Water sick. So it doesn't seem stable. So I have to go by the card. And even though that's a queen, and even though it's loving, it's good, it's nurturing, it's wonderful, it is emotional. And if two people get to know each other and they find out that they are too much alike, they're too watery. Maybe Janet is in her watery emotional stage, even though it's fire. And even though he comes in as a 7, you see here, he's too fiery. And if she's too, fiery, but they could burn each other out. Only time will reveal, will they last? And I'm thinking right now, I said I won't pick, but I'm going to go for the middle for this. Okay. I'm going to go to the middle. Okay, let me see what this card would have been.
Okay. Another queen.
Another queen. Now, this is what I did, right? No, yep, this go on top, right. So, victory. See, I have to trust the cards. You have to trust your instinct when you read them. So here we see it could be a victorious end for them. The cards are saying they are in a relationship, but their relationship now is being challenged as they get to know each other. You said it best, baby Crone. What did you say? You said something about them dating, and you used something that I said. I can't remember. But what we do, it could be like you said, it could, if they don't allow their past to get in their way. Sometimes we stay stuck in the past. Sometimes or sometimes y'all could be right for each other, very right, but the moment's not right. And right now we don't know, but the cards are looking like they have to balance their past and their emotions because they both come with baggage at their age. They both been exposed. They both been gone through some things and seen some things. And if I'm not mistaken, he has never been married before. So that's a lot to be said. Do we have any children?
Let's see.
If he have children, there's hope for him. As I go on, I definitely see that it is real positive. So the course end with fire. It started with fire, and it's a lot of fiery in it. So let me count all the fiery cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 fiery cards. And the rest of the cards are air. So we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 air. So this is a very well balanced reading, very well balanced. And not only that, we definitely see that both of them have had bad relationships. He have any children?
No.
So that's what I'm saying. He has lived a life. So that Gemini, but he was smart enough not to have children and not to get married. He was smart enough. But Janet Jackson, maybe she doesn't ever want to marry again because I think Janet has been married like 2 or 3 times. Oh, okay. So that could present in a relationship. But what I'm saying, if you've never been married before, who wouldn't want to marry the legendary Janet Jackson? I mean, I'm just saying. And maybe I know that you all may think, oh, why you feel like they about Janet. I feel that way about Janet the way I feel about Beyonce. Who wouldn't want? I mean, there's a lot of people who wouldn't. You get what I'm saying? Come on. Not everybody want these people. Not everybody see them the way we see them. And I don't want to get hooked up in that. But what I am saying, this is a woman that has made it. This is a woman that is famous all over the world. This is a woman that set out to do what she wanted. This is the sister of Michael Jackson, who they are still doing moonwalk and dancing and spinning to this day. Indeed. When he died in the 19th century, am I right? Over 25. Did he die in the 19th century? I'm about to go off.
That's when he got his, I'll say his fame and notoriety.
Well, he had fame and notoriety before then. He was famous back in the 70s. So I'm just trying to think, when did he die? I just want his death.
Oh, wow. 2009.
Okay, so he died in the 2000. That's why I wanted to correct that. Thank you, Miss Bonnie. I wanted to correct that. So he's been dead now for 26 years.
I think so.
She terrible. She terrible at simple math. Isn't that terrible? I think I'm right about that. So anyway, I'm stuck.
16 years.
16 years. He's been dead for 16 years, almost over a decade, almost 2. And yet we still talk about Michael as if he's alive to this day. And it'll be that way with Diddy too. You know, it'll be until everybody that was born or knew him and his generation, they'd be dead, but they done been wrote so many books about him. Maybe in about another 200 years, they'll build a statue to him. You know what I'm saying? This is how it works. We probably won't see it in this form because this body will lay out and go out this world and whatever. Nevertheless, let's get into it. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I definitely see if they can get over their past and the way that they think to compromise and show their growth, I think this couple have a fine chance of making it. I do think that they are in a relationship, but I do believe that they're in the very beginning of it. I think that they're in the summertime of their relationship. That's what I think. I think it's summertime. And that is the time where everything is moving, everything is growing, everything is happening. You're sharing it to the world. But I don't know if this will have a happy ending or how far it will go. Only time will tell. And that I stand on, says Miss Bonnie. And with that being said, Baby Crone, could you take us out?
Yes. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It will really mean a lot to the channel if you enjoyed this content, or if you enjoy love, if you love love. Please share this video. If anybody, play it forward, pass it on along to anybody that loves love, who loves Janet Jackson, who may even know of Maxwell.
Right.
And who would be interested to hear about this couple dating if they are not aware of it yet. And subscribe. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. What else do you say?
Yes, and lastly, leave your comment.
Leave
down
your
below.
comment down below. If you haven't subscribed and you dig this kind of stuff, please subscribe. If this reading was a bit too long for you, that's because I went into a tangent at the very beginning that I felt as though I needed to show gratitude because I am so grateful for helping us stay relevant because we couldn't be here without you. And I had to make a note of that. And every now and then I just have to stop and be grateful. And this is that moment. And I hope you enjoyed this reading. And I gave you what Miss Bonnie, her name is Miss Bonnie. She have a mind of her own. I read cards and I just read what Miss Bonnie showed me. I hope you enjoyed it. I really do. And if you did enjoy it, just for us, give us a thumbs up. It means so much because that's the only way I'm gonna get closer to that plaque. Some people do things for fame and fortune. Some people do something for a plaque. And that's me. I may never get there. But that's my goal. That's what I'm into. That's what I want. And I would like to have that. That would be something that I worked so hard to get. I'm experiencing all this for the first time at my age, going after something that is so lofty that it just seems impossible. And the only way that I can get it, if you help me, it takes you. And I know a lot of people are not into tarot. I know that. But so many times I've asked Baby Crones, should I walk away? No, Mom, that's who we are. And so we're still here. And if the people are going to love us, they're going to have to love us and they're going to have to come to know us and trust us that we give good news that goes on around the world. And with that being said, we thank you 1,000 times. And you know what we say?
Sunflowers.